Alright, so we about to check out Ehi, who has come back. She actually came back yesterday with her song Hollow. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't get to it yesterday. I really wasn't doing much yesterday. I tried to get things done, but people have been following for like the most recent videos know that things have been quite wild, and yesterday was also quite wild. I'm gonna leave it at that. But Ehi is back, and she is now in AOMG. I don't remember if there was like rumors that would be a thing early on. Now, I'm not necessarily familiar with every artist in like AOMG. Like, I listen to like Loco and Jay Park and stuff like that, but not really a lot of everyone else. Just seeing what they seem to be about, every time I hear like Jay Park talk about that label, it seemed like a great fit for her, you know? I think there is one thing I saw that it was like, supposedly she has a video on her YouTube channel where she's like talking with him or something, and she signs a contract or whatever. I'm not sure necessarily, like something like that. I think I saw a picture of Jay Park on one side of the phone and a picture of Ehi on the other side, but I don't know if it's like some edited thing together and then people just made it out to be a thing. I don't know if they were actually like having a conversation with each other. Regardless, she's back. I haven't heard anything. I had seen the pictures when she was teasing them all the way from like D10. I think she started at D10 on Instagram. I don't think until like D4 and like to like when it finally dropped was that the AOMG news came out. If not, the day before or day of. Regardless, happy as hell for her. So they're moving forward with her music and everything. Right now, let's check out her song, Hollow. Alright, Ehi, Hollow. The lyrics, I think these are, yeah, I checked before. Oh, balcony. Oh, she's about to get emotional with it. Such a hopeful feel to it. gave like chills. Oh my god. Am I the only one that listens to this song? Like, I listened to it twice. Am I the only one that like listens to this and like feels like they're just getting one big ass hug? Like, legit, like that's what it feels like. And this is one of those songs that's like very like to comfort someone who feels these things, like feels like these pressures, like things things happen. There's these like just pressures that sometimes come out of nowhere, or just like they're like societal pressures or pressures on oneself, family pressures, just things that happen. She specifically says one line that's like paraphrasing something about like is it necessary to like compare like who's better than me, or am I better than someone else? And I feel like in this MV it's like the little girl is supposed to be her. I feel like it could just be, obviously you could picture that it's just being someone else and she's like being her guardian angel, but it could also be like her being her own guardian angel, because that's the only way I would explain that scene where she's like in the pool, and it almost seems like she goes and saves herself and pushes her past that moment, you know, and then it shows her like as Ihai, like with her face like wet, like she was the one that came out the water, you know. And obviously, yeah, she did dive in, but it was like the whole kind of going into like save herself from, but like maybe a dark moment, I'm not sure exactly, but definitely like if you like look at the earlier scenes, like when she was like on the balcony dropping her shoes off the top of the roof, it kind of reminds me of Ember's Borders. That one scene on the bridge is just, it gave me that feeling instantly when I was watching it. I'm like, okay, this is definitely what it tried to portray. It's definitely like, it's a message of like it gets better, or it can get better, it will get better. And then saying like I'm gonna like focus more on taking care of myself, instead of like maybe thinking about these problems and everything. Like they'll get better. Just keep pushing forward and stuff like that. Dude, like legit, this song feels like one big ass hug, bro. And I felt it the entire time. I'm not even kidding. Her voice too, yo, she sounds amazing. And it's such a comforting, the way she's singing, it just feels comforting as hell, yo. I have no other way to like put that. You see, by the end of it, like she like, cause she took that, she was like flat-footed at the beginning of the thing, and then leaned over the edge. And by the end of it, it's kind of like pushing over this hump, whatever this hump may have been, and came back down like, okay, it'll get better from here as well, you know. Every time you reach one of those points where you think it's like as bad as it's gonna get, you don't know why it's getting that bad, like it gets better, you know. Choked up a bit talking there, bro. I'm sorry. Things like this, songs like this get me, bro. Songs like this or messages like this always get me. I personally have pushed myself over a lot of bullshit that I've like. It's kind of like sometimes you reach those points where it's like, yo, why does this shit keep happening to me, or whatever the case may be. Like you sometimes feel like sometimes it feels like it just happens to you. You know it doesn't, but it just feels that way sometimes. But you gotta push yourself over those humps, those obstacles that sometimes you create yourself in your mind. Like they may actually be a physical thing, like an actual situation holding you back, but like potentially holding you back. But and sometimes it creates like a block in your head, and you feel like you can't get over it, but you can. Like it's possible. Like I've been through it, like with different things, and I'm telling you, I cannot speak without tearing up. Well, yeah, why'd you do this? Things get better. Things get better. Like just keep pushing forward, and I think that's the message in this song, and it's beautiful. She sang it beautifully. The MV is beautiful, and like I said, like this song just feels like one big hug, and I appreciate EI for this hug. This felt nice. It's really nice to listen to.